Que lo que YouTube fam, thank you so much for stopping by for another Beast Kingdom figure. This time it's the Knightmare Batman from Superman vs. Superman. Knightmare Batman from Batman vs. Superman Dawn of Justice. Look at this box, look at this. Beautiful artwork, look at the little details. I have to give it to them, man. The way that they did their boxes, you can feel the love. So far you can feel the love. Look at that drawing. But is the figure as good looking as these artwork on these boxes? We're about to find out now. So starting off with the cowl, we already see that he definitely has some details in there. You can see the creases in between his eyebrows, and we can see his eyebrow shaped cowl piece here, you know, that's giving him that attitude. You can see the mouthpiece here. He has like some 5 o'clock shadow here, and his teeth. Now the cloth around his neck, this isn't supposed to be this army green. It's supposed to be like a dark brown, but they gave him the same color of the pants. It does come off, and that's what the scarf looked like, which it does have a wire in there, and that's what it looks like without it. This piece is removable, and you can see that it is textured as well. As we go further down to his Batman sign on his chest, we can see that it is textured, and his undersuit is also textured all throughout, and you can see some of the weathering that they added some brown on there. He's supposed to have like some bullets marks on his chest here, but he does not have that. So for his jacket piece, this does have a wire running throughout, and as you can see is on the collar as well. So that's pretty neat. That is the wires running through, and then around his collar as well. That's pretty neat that they did that. As you can see, it does have some buttons on there, and he has some more buttons back here. See the bottom here, but this is too light. If you look at the Knightmare pictures, this is supposed to be I believe the same color as his scarf, and this is like a light brown. So it isn't, you know, it doesn't have any weathering to it or anything like that. It doesn't look like he was in the desert. It looked like he just put this on and he's about to head out to the desert, because this John is like clean. But he has his pocket here. Now looking at his gauntlets here, I think that they did pretty dope with this actually as well. Similar to how they gave the texture and the weathering on his cowl, they did the same thing with his gauntlets. You can see the zoom in. You can see that it has some weathering there, black underneath. It has the green strap that we've seen in the movie as well. Here, this isn't painted. This is supposed to be gold, or at least like a dirty looking gold. But looking at the hands, you can see that they did give him the gold knuckles that he does have in the movie, and it is gold plate. Pretty nice, nicely done, you know. And you can see the inside of the hand there. It's pretty dope. Now looking at his utility belt, we can see, let's push this back a little bit. That's what his utility belt looked like, which from what I've seen, it is pretty accurate. He does have all of the pockets here, and then on the side he does have that little tube like on the side as we saw in the movie. His pants here are Velcro. See that he does have all his straps, but this isn't accurate because the strap that he did have is supposed to have like little holes on there, but he doesn't. You could remove it and you could put it back. It doesn't feel like a very sturdy plastic, so you do want to be careful with that. Looking down here, you can see that he still has the strap, and he does have his holster here, and he does have functioning buckle here as well. And all of this does move. You can adjust it however you want to adjust this piece. That's what he looks like with the gun on his holster, and it's a tight fit too. His pants, for what I've seen, look pretty accurate as well. Now the only thing that I did notice was his knees. This is supposed to be upside down. Like this part is supposed to be on the top and this on the bottom part. Cool thing about the pads though is that you can see that it does have some weather in there. Here, as you can see, he does have a functioning pocket. That's on both sides. However, this one is covered by the holster. He doesn't have no back pockets. So he doesn't have a wallet. Looking at his boots, you can see the texture has like some leather-like to it. He does have some scope work on the boots as well. I know many of you guys are gonna like really dislike that disconnect right there. And you cannot pull it down. I think that they like glued it or something here. I don't know. I don't want to risk it and like try it and then you know it all fall apart. But yeah, you cannot move this. But yeah, that's probably going to bother a lot of you guys. You can see the boot has some texture there. Now the front of the boot isn't painted gold. The rim right here, this is supposed to be gold, but it is not. Ugly exposing toe hinges like that. But I don't know if the camera's really capturing that, but he does have some like some brownish wash all throughout his boots. You can kind of see like the line there a little bit. That's the bottom of his boots, bottom of his boots, bottom of his boots. Head goes around. He has some pivot to him. Oh, I think that's pretty good, but it does leave some gapping. And up. Oh, nice. Nice. The arms go up. And he does a 360, but it is hindered up to there. You know, you don't want to push it and then it all gets all messed up and all that. But you see it's pretty good. And he does have that elbow drop for the arm. He does have a bicep swivel. No articulation here. Hand goes all around. Torso area, which is missing bullets. Oh no. No. Hell no. You are not getting no movements up here though. No movements because it is tight. Pretty sure like if you warm it up, you could probably get a better movement in there. But yeah, because if you just do it like that, you don't want to scratch it or anything like that. And no side, well, very limited side to side. Waist does move. It doesn't crunch forward. Back about that much. Legs go about that much. He does have a thigh swivel. And forward about that much, but it can start to slide down back here, so just letting you know that. Back, he goes about that much. Decent amount of knee bend there. Doesn't have no boot cuts or anything over here, so that doesn't move. And then for his foot, he goes back that much. Forward, it does go all around. And then toe hinge, which is pretty nice. So he does come with different face plates here, which is fairly easy to remove. You just gotta pop it up. His other face plates, like this one, you just pop it on there. And he has his infamous butt chin. He does have his butt chin. And he does have, you know, some prickly looking shaving stuff going on right here around his face and around his chin. So it does look pretty neat compared to what they first tried to give us, which this is hideous. I don't know what the heck. What was they thinking? Hell no. This looks crazy. It looked like, I don't know what the heck he was eating. Then he comes with this face, which is his grinning face, which it looks pretty, it looks like it's a little bit off-centered, but the teeth are nicely done, and the face paint, I think that with the little bit of wash there, looks pretty good. Butchin still there is it as pronounced as the other one, but it is there, you know, and it's definitely not this one. Which again, I don't know what they were thinking with this really dark shade around his mouthpiece versus this one. This is definitely way better than this crap right here.
Jesus Christ.
And he also comes with this cowl, which is, compared to this one, as you can see, it is darker than this one. This is like way darker, and it did came with that one, that mouthpiece, but then again they gave us an updated version. So I'm glad that they definitely gave us this updated version, because this John looks crazy. Color is definitely off, but if you want to change the mouth plates, you can. If you want to have this cowl instead of this one, but because of his gauntlets and all of that, they are made similar to the way that they did this one, so this one will probably throw off the figure. But I'll let you be the judge of that, you know, if you do have this. But yeah, look at that. Yeah, this is hideous. He comes with his binoculars here, as we can see. You can put it around his neck, and it does have this strap on there. It isn't flexible or anything, so you want to be careful with this. But you can see the details of his binoculars. You got some black and some brown shading on there. Front though is pretty plain. I think that they could have, I don't know, probably added some more dirt or something in the front or something, I don't know. But the paint on wherever they did the brown at, it does look pretty neat. He also comes with his goggles, which is nicely done, and you know, in my opinion, has the brown strap, the black with some brown washing throughout. I thought that this looks pretty neat, and yes, it could go over his eyes. He comes with his handgun. Just nicely done. You can see the black with the brown weathering on there as well. The white handle there, you can see it's a little dirty, because of course he's in the desert. And the little black dots there, the little screws there, they did pretty good with those as well. And he does hold the gun pretty neat. Been nice if they did, you know, had the removable pieces and moving pieces as well. But no, it's just a little regular smuggler gun. Pew pew. He also comes with his AK. You can see it is fairly nicely painted. You can see some of the weathering on the clip there. You can see that this piece is green, like in the movie. You can see it does have the tape around there as well, which is nicely painted. But there is something. This isn't accurate. It's supposed to be brown, or at least, you know, because it's supposed to be like a leather. But they could have at least painted this brown, you know, and that would have been cool. On this side is where we see something that's a little bit funky. This. The Joker card is all blended in with the tape colors. Look like they just painted that over the tape. It's not a Joker card or anything. This is like a bandana thing, and it doesn't have the little ends here or nothing. But the gun itself, yeah, it looks good. You gotta admit, you know, it does look good. And you can see the weathering on through there, even at the end. For the hands, he also comes with these, which are like, you know, if he's holding a bat or something. And he also comes with knuckle sandwiches, which are nicely painted as well. And I like the consistency throughout, like, you know, it has like the black with the brown wash on it. I think that's pretty neat. Comes with those and slapping hands. It does look like there's a glove, like a hand that's inside of a glove, you know what I mean? And he also comes with this stand that they all been coming with, which is pretty neat. The thing about Batman versus Superman, they all have this logo. It does ratchet, and it goes around, and this part goes up and down, and it opens. But it is pretty short. It's like hugging his butt instead of his waist. And that's a wrap up for my review for the Knightmare Batman by Beast Kingdom. If you do collect the Beast Kingdom line and you do have the Batman vs Superman, then this dude is a must. So you can see he looks beautiful in this pose. The way that they did the texture and the coloring on the cowl and on the gauntlets and boots, I think that they're pretty dope. Now they did miss a couple paint thing that comes up on his wrist. These little things, they didn't paint those. The front of the boot, they didn't paint it gold, you know, so there was some misses here and there. If you do pay attention to details like that, there are some misses, such as his knee pads were upside down. The articulation is a little bit hindered on his torso area. He can't move side to side properly. The waist does do a 360, but the top torso doesn't. It's barely movable. The bat symbol on his chest is missing the bullet holes, which I think that would have made the figure definitely look better. You know, the mask or the scarf is not the proper color. The jacket is not a proper color. If you're not really a collector or like that and you just want something that represents the movie that you enjoyed, then yes, I would recommend this figure as well. I appreciate you guys for stopping by. Thank you so much for visiting my page once again. If you have this figure, let me know what your thoughts are in the comment section below, and what has been your experience with either this figure or any of the Beast Kingdom figures. Thank you once again for tuning in. Please smash the crap out of that subscribe button and smash the crap out of that like button as well. Thank you so much. And if you haven't, and you would like to see better pictures of this figure, follow me on social media and you will see all of that as well. Other than that, thank you so much. Thank you for stopping by. I hope you guys have a blessed one. And thank you. Thank you very much from the bottom of my heart. Peace.